Hello everybody, my name is Maurice Laguet. I work in FCI since many years. Right now we are in the plant of Epernay. This plant of Epernay, southwest of Paris, is dedicated to automotive connectors. The automotive connectors started a long time ago in this plant. It was back in the 80s. In 82 we started with simple connectors like this one, unsealed. Later on, back in 1988, we made the first watertight connector, having a seal that is called the grommet or the mat seal. That was a long time ago. After that, we have launched a generation 1 of the mini seal range. Initially, it was only 2 and 3 and 6 way. That generation 1 of 2 and 3 6 way started to be used by Peugeot, Citroën and Renault. After a while, Citroën and Peugeot were selling engines to Ford and selling engines to BMW. Then the performances of connectors started to be more important and more important. Then we launched generation 2. It's better watertight. It's a connector that can endure to be under the water. If you see, after a while, it was so important to have a good performance that we launched the generation 3 of that mini seal range. That was only 5 years ago. Why we launched this? Because all the pollution systems and electronic control units controlling the pollution on diesel engines were increasing the vibrations and the temperature of the engines. The temperature have gone up to 155 degrees. The water tightness is more important. This connector can be under the water. After a while, they say, okay, you have a generation 3 that's 2 and 3 way. Why not a 4, 5, 6 way? Then we designed it for Peugeot, Citroën, BMW and Ford, and also for Toyota, the generation 4. The female and the male connectors, they made together. And when we say Toyota, it needs to go up to other performances. Then these connectors are sold now worldwide. Very important for us is the door-to-body. The door-to-body. This makes the links in between the frame of the body and the door. This is so important for every garage because they can remove the door, and removing the door means that they can repair the door if it's needed. We have different versions from 12 up to 42 ways. Also in this plant you will find some pin headers like this one, the 128 way. What's a pin header? It will go inside an electronic control unit. The electronic control unit, this is for the CMC format. This goes in the electronic control unit that will control all the engine. It also controls everything that happens in the body. This is also produced in this plant. As well, we have some connectors like the 56 way that goes in the pin header like this one. The 56 way is used in every gearbox, automatic gearbox, of Peugeot, Citroën, Ford and Renault. Now I will introduce to you the lamps. Long time ago this lamp is a standard in the world, it's a commodity product. Well, in Brazil we make the connector that goes behind this lamp. This is the lamp called H4 or HB4. It has been in the market for the last 40 years. Well, we have a good technology of connectors for it. It's watertight, which you cannot find in competitors. In this year 2011, it has been very important that in the United States as well in the European community, all vehicles, just like the motorcycles, when you turn on the engine, you need to have the lights that come on. That's what you call daytime running lights. We have made all needed connectors. This is what we call the PG18.5 It will be used as a daytime running light, or it will be used as a fog lamp. We have also the PG20. The PG20, if you see this silver, that goes in every US car of GM. We are exporting the connectors to United States for the lamps. This is a lamp that's called the HA, H9 and H11, in which we manufacture the connector that goes behind. It has been there already for 7 years, and it represents millions of connectors manufactured in this plant. That's not everything. This is the mini seal range, but we have other connectors, like the one that's a flex connector. This goes in the roof of every Renault car. Why the flex connectors? Because it's very flat. And then the ceiling of the roof of the car can handle that very easily. Other connectors will be those that are used under the seat, or you can find other type of connectors like also the airbags. Thank you very much for your attention.